Rolling.
I'm fucking ready. I'm ready. What's going on, guys? Bradley Martyn here. Hold on a sec. I'm a little sick today. Okay. You guys might have read the title. You're like, oh shit. Oh shit. Here we go again. Here we go again. Yes, here we go again. Okay. These are the 3 biggest fucking myths in the fitness industry that I see, and it's gotten fucking worse on social media. Okay. This is in relationship to social influencers and the fitness industry. And I'm gonna be honest, it's the rest of the shit that I'm gonna say has to do with the rest of your life, regardless of fitness goals, fitness aspirations to be an influencer, whatever it is. These concepts are relevant just in social media and the way that you interact with social media every single day. So listen to the rest of this video. Now, okay, I just gotta start right here. We got a truck coming. We do it how we used to do it.
Dude, it's
Obviously,
coming.
the trash truck has to come exactly when I started the video.
So what should we do?
I'm not gonna stop, bro.
We're not gonna stop, right?
I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna talk louder. Okay, listen. This is getting real right now. But look, distractions. But don't worry. Okay. Number 1. Okay, we don't cut these bitches, bro. We just do them raw, all day. Listen. Okay. Number 1. The number 1 thing, I can't say number 1, I don't want to put it like the number 1, but one of the 3 things that I think are a big problem in social media today for the fitness industry and for you guys as people consuming all this information and what's going on is the prescription. Now let me explain that to you. Okay, what I see on the internet, I see, let's say I'm like, man, I really like this guy, I like following this guy. Oh man, you know, I like his arms. You know, I don't know what's his name, Bradley, the guy with nice arms, right? And I follow him. Bradley Martyn's not actually doing this, because that's me if you didn't know, by the way. But, and he goes, okay, all right guys, you all follow me? You know, damn, okay. You follow me, we fucking like, I work out, the guy hits heavy deadlifts, he got big arms, he lifts some girls, he does whatever. And then Bradley Martyn goes, okay, so all you gotta do to have what I have is just do this exercise program. Just follow exactly what I do. Like, here's some exercises, this is what I do, follow it, do it. It's that simple. Buy it, go buy it now. Right? Why is that a problem? Okay? There's 2 things here that are involved in one. The reason why it's a problem is because you, whoever's watching this, Kev, anyone in the world, are completely unique and different than that person that you're watching. Now, it's harder to tell somebody, right? And I do this shit, right? I sell programs. I have a membership site. You guys can sign up to it, right? I do all these same things, but in a different way. And this is what I think the problem is. No one does enough of teaching saying, and if you haven't heard this, listen to this now. You, person watching this video, whatever your name is, whatever your circumstances are completely different and unique from everyone else watching this video, because there's only one of you, from me, from Kevin, from everyone in this gym. And if you see something someone's doing, they say, do this, and you get like me. Let's just be honest. They're not considering everything else that's going on in this picture, right? Supplements, steroids, fucking lifestyle habits, fucking genetics, who that person is, their life leading to that moment that built them. Like, I used to do so many curls, like when I was 18 years old. Like, I remember I had a really bad, let me tell you a little story real quick, a little quick story. I was like super OCD. I had a real like eating, I don't know, disorder and like an OCD issue with like working out. Like, I'm to the point where I ate so little amount of food, and every time I ate, I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom and do push-ups. If I ate, I remember this in my dorm room when I was 18. I would eat and then I would go to my room and I would do curls for like 30 minutes because I was like, I don't want to like lose my gains, right? I had this fucked up perception about how to make gains, right? I'm not saying that's what you have going on, but my point is like, that whole experience in my life led to like a certain outcome that I have now that you see, right? So the thing that I think is fucked up is the prescription, right? Someone just saying, I'm Bradley Martyn, or I'm so-and-so, or I'm so-and-so, and saying, you wanna look like me? Buy my shit. I see that fucking everywhere. And it's wrong. It's just wrong. It's harder to tell someone this. Yo, buy my program, okay? And this is what I would tell you. Buy my program, sign up to my site, apply the principles, apply the things that you see in it. Does it work for you? Are they teaching you? Listen to yourself, because at the end of the day, you can do any program. And like, who's to say that 100% of that program worked for you? First, like 10% of it are those exercises. Because like, look, this is straight up point blank. Someone says do X, Y, Z, right? And let's say X and Z hurt you every time you do it. But someone said it's in the program, do it. Should you keep doing it just because it's in the program and like so Joe Schmo's like the guy who's jacked with big arms who said do it? This is fucking hurting you, shouldn't be doing it. But that's the problem, right? No one does enough with the prescription of, yo, go buy my stuff. Also, listen to your fucking body. Listen to your body, okay? Which leads me to my next point, identity, number 2. This is the craziest part, right? Kev's a completely different dude. Kev has completely different goals. I have completely different goals, right? We live completely different lives, right? Like, finding your own personal identity is so fucking important, like not just in fitness, but in life, right? At the end of the day, you gotta understand, if you just look at someone, you're like, oh man, I wanna be like that person. Or I wanna be an influencer and then I wanna do what that person does, I'm just gonna copy. It's like, look, the success of that is always gonna be second best. It's always gonna come second, right? So I'm not trying to make this about success and becoming a social influencer. I'm talking about you guys who are watching this stuff happen, unfold on the internet. You have to understand, and you have to be able to say, okay, where am I at? What do I actually want? How do I want to look like? Do I want to look like that person just because I want to look like that person? But you got to understand, remember, like I said, the first point, you have completely different circumstances. Genetically, height, length of your arms, length of your legs, your body is different. Your outcome's going to be different no matter what you do versus what someone else is doing, right? So being aware to see that, like, read through the lines, read through the bullshit, and then learn to say, okay, what's my best version of myself? How can I be the best version of myself? Like, okay, I might have maybe my delts, you know, are like a little bit more, they go a little bit more this way and Brad's go a little bit more that way, like understanding that it might not be the same exact thing, because if someone sells you, this is the biggest problem with it, guys, understand this. If someone sells you something, right, and then you try it and then it doesn't work and you're like, fuck, that didn't work, and then you go to someone else and you try it and you're like, fuck, that doesn't work, and then you try it and you're like, fuck, I didn't, because your identity is like, you want what that person has, or the person that you bought it from. Like, this is on social media, that's what I'm talking about. You want what they have, but you're not that person, right? And then what happens to that person who their life is like that, now they're, okay, I'm gonna try this, that didn't work, I'm gonna try that, didn't work, I'm gonna try that, didn't work. Man, fuck this shit. Now you've successfully demotivated someone from trying to, like, get what can change their entire fucking life. Not just their body and the way they look. It's gonna change the way they feel, it's gonna change the way they interact with people, it's gonna change the way they function business-wise, life-wise, relationship-wise, the rest of their life. And it's like, yo, I really believe social media influencers, specifically people in the fitness industry, have such a large responsibility that they're squandering. They're just thinking about, like, how do I fill my pockets as fast as possible? I got people in this fucking gym that I wanna kick out so bad because they film fucking videos. Like, I can tell you, these people film videos every single day. Every single day. You can't even see, like, the person's not even actually working out, but the finished product you see on your page, on the page, is like, do this, do that, do this, do that, and then let me sell you a program. And it's like, what the fuck is actually going on? Okay, which leads me to my next point, number 3. Motherfucking the reality of the situation. What do I mean by that? Okay, you guys, I'm just using me as an example because I don't want to hurt all these bitch ass people's feelings, because I know everyone got feelings and they like to talk shit when I make videos about the fitness industry, and everyone cries and then lies about me and then tries to fucking get their rocks off and make themselves more popular. Through that, I've experienced it. Maybe we'll get some clickbait from this video, who knows? They could all suck my dick. Now, here we go. Reality. Why is this so important? What do I mean by that? Okay, you look at Bradley Martyn, right? You only see who I am today talking to you on this video. You don't see who Bradley Martyn was 10 years ago, 15 years ago, when no one knew his fucking name. No one cared about what he was doing. No one cared about his clients. No one cared about his progress. No one cared about it. It was maybe some people in the gym were like, oh, that young kid's kind of jacked. That young kid got some shoulders. Like, those were the things I remember. Oh, he got some, his arms are pretty big when I was younger. But my circumstances, as far as like my reality in my life, my living situations, like the place that I lived, living in your car, living on your friend's floor, like living in a house with like 15 people, struggling to do everything that I do today that you see, right? So the reality situation, there's 2 things here. There's a reality of a situation that, like, you don't see on social media, and there's a reality of someone's life all prior to this, right? I'll talk about that in a different video. Sorry, my mind's super crazy sometimes. But I'm still gonna talk about what we're talking about now, is this. What you see, right, the reality is not always everything that is going on, right? You might see someone's life, you're like, man, I'm super inspired by that person, okay? You don't consider the rest of their life when they didn't have any of that stuff, right? You didn't consider the rest of their life where they maybe are where you're at right now, where you feel like, man, it's so hard to, you know, let's say I work a 9 to 5 and I got a kid and I have to balance all these things. Now, fast forward, you see that person and now you idolize a person, or you like, man, you're so inspirational, I want to be like you. And your life now, let's say you got 9 to 5, you got a kid, you got all these other responsibilities that you got to take care of in your day, and you can't, it's hard for you to find time to take care of the things that you think are going to get you closer to be like that person, right? And then that problem compounds because the people who are posting, the people that you're looking up to, are not posting maybe they don't know how to, or maybe they don't want to tell the truth, or maybe they just want to sell the fucking program. So they make it simple for themselves and just try and collect money instead of say like, yo, like, this is where I've actually been in my life. And I'll be honest, man, like, if anyone listening who's a social influencer, I think, you want my honest fucking opinion, I think you'd sell more if you were just fucking truthful to people. Like, I really fucking believe that. Now, what happens, someone sees it, and they may not understand, okay, let's say I'm the girl, oh God, I'll talk about that in a second. I'm the girl, I'm the guy, right? And like, they're like, oh man, that guy's life is dope, I want to live like that. And then, but then you see the perfect examples. What they post, what they choose to post is all the good stuff. And you might not even understand, like, at that point in their life now, because maybe they made enough money, they're able to do all the extra like 9 yards, like all the extra, like all 9 yards. Is that 9 yards? Is that the saying? I don't know. Fuck the saying. It's
the whole 9.
The whole 9. Like, yeah. They get the meal prep delivered. They can pay for cryo. They can pay
all the supplements.
Food, all the supplements. Yeah. They can pay for anything. Like, they're not worried. But you just see who they are on social media, and like, oh, they got a nice car and they look great. But their whole life now at that point, like me, for example, my whole life is about how can I be a better version of myself, but I got to do it through the gym. So like, when you guys get to see me, I got to spend my time in the gym because I have the best gym in the fucking world, but it took me a long ass time to get there, right? But what you see now is just this. And now it's even skewed now, where like, I mean, shit, like, I can get things I could have never gotten at some point. But the point is, there's not enough conversation about what that person is going through and like where you're at. Like, obviously it's hard for that person to talk to every single person. I do my best. I try to respond to fucking DMs. I fucking do voice messages. I do everything that I can, but I don't think enough influencers are going out of the way to try and show you like, yo, I may have these things in my life now, but it's not that simple. And I would encourage those people, if they watch this video because they felt butthurt or they got tagged in it, because, you know, it is what it is, to do more of that, because then you're gonna show someone the reality, like, hey, this is my situation now, this is not how it was, and you're gonna encourage that person to be like, okay, that's how it was, that's where I'm at, I could still get there. And that's where the power is, like let's actually influence people for the better, instead of be like, my life's perfect, buy my programs. You wanna look like me, do it. And they're not talking about X, Y, Z, all the other shit that's going on in their life and all the other benefits that they've now accrued because they got to that point. But don't get it twisted. No one just starts like that. Everyone starts at a different point, and you're starting at a different point, but that's the point of this shit. Another thing I really want to talk about, I probably should have said it earlier. Listen, fitness people. I can name hundreds of you motherfuckers right now. Some of you film videos in my fucking gym, and it's okay, but I want to say something. To the girls, to the guys who make the programs, who don't teach enough, who just say, I'll give you a good example, okay? I saw this on the internet this morning. Okay, there was a girl, amazing butt. That's probably why I saw it on the internet this morning. Yeah. And that's why I was like, whoa, that's a good thumbnail. Let me look at this girl's butt. Okay, so boom, let me look at this girl's butt. I click the thing, I look at the girl's butt. I'm like, oh, she got a cool butt, that's cool. Whatever, like, whatever. It's 1,000 on here. Now, the thing that got me, I was like, God damn it, fuck. And then I see it all the time, then I'm like, wait a minute, I've seen this carbon copied over and over and over and over and over again, okay? I think this girl had like 2 million followers, 2.2, right? Fucking up there. She's the shit. She's the most popular chick on the fucking internet. Now, she's not, but anyways, 2 million, so she's just like a shot, right? It's a shot, like, do the shot, back up a little bit so you can show the shot. She was like this. Okay, that was like shot of her butt. Obviously my butt looked better. Now the point is not that. The point is, she goes in the video, right? It's a square, Instagram square. Side butt. What the fuck is a side butt? There's no such thing as a side butt. Bitch, you got one butt. You have one butt. It's a whole butt. It's a whole butt. Yeah, there's a few muscles. Think 2 muscles. Maximus minimus, right? Yeah. Maybe some other muscle in there, like iliopsoas or some shit. There's no such thing as a side butt, but here's the deal. Oh, but you know what I can do? I'm a social influencer. I can tell girls, this is a side butt, this is how you work on it. Buy my program. Look at my shit, then buy my programs. Buy my booty building program. Booty building, but it's like, bitch, you got injections. Tell them who your doctor is. And even if you didn't get injections, okay, I apologize, I'll go didn't get injections. Teach fucking properly. There's no such thing as a side butt. You're banking on the fact that some girl knows nothing about fitness. Oh, that's exactly what I was thinking about. The side, I need to work on that. So I'm gonna, she did this. She did this. She has a whole different butt setup than you. Her butt is set up different. Stop it. This is the same thing for dudes, and I just see it everywhere. Fucking squares, and it's like side butt, upper butt, left butt, right butt, fucking turkey butt, and then like the guy's like upper chest, this chest, and like I'm not gonna front with you guys. I've done videos on Instagram or on YouTube where I've been like, yo, upper chest, but I fucking explain like, yo, no matter what, your chest is your chest, and everybody's fucking different. I spent so many fucking years doing this. The problem, I think, comes because none of them explain it. They're just like, this is my routine, this is for the side butt. Look at my side butt work, side butt work, side butt work, let's go. And the girl's like, oh my God, that's so dope, I'm gonna do that routine. I'm gonna get a side butt, I'm gonna buy her a program. And then what happens? A certain percent, let's say it works, a certain percent doesn't work, because this person just worked out more. And the problem with it is that, not necessarily for the people that it works for, I'm happy that it works for some people, because I'm sure it must work for some people. It has to, because it's working out, okay? And maybe they got the other things lined up in their life, like their diet, where it works out properly. The problem is with the people who go, that sucked, that didn't work, they get demotivated, like I said, and then they go and say, fuck this. And that changes someone's completely, the whole trajectory of their life could be different because of that moment, okay? And that's all I'm saying. So, fuck all you social influencers. Nah, not really, but like kinda. Like sorta. Anyways, I love you guys. I appreciate all the support. I hope you guys liked the video. I'm gonna cut this up. I'm gonna put it on Instagram TV. So if you saw on Instagram TV, subscribe to my Instagram TV. I don't know if you can do that. Turn the post notifications on. If you're on YouTube,
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. Yeah. Like it's lit. We're fucking talking shit about the fitness industry again. You know you guys love it. I love it. I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna make videos about everyone in the fitness industry and just talk about them.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
Be ready. Be ready. Y'all scared now. I'm like, oh shit.
I'm gonna make a video about you.
Shit. Do it, bro.
The truth about Bradley Martyn.
Yeah. They did that before and they fucking lied.
I'm gonna do it.
And they lied. And they got clout from it.
They don't know you like I do.
I know. How many years have you known me?
Oh, at least 5.
Fuck, dude. You should make a video for sure.
I should. The
truth about Bradley Martyn. Ooh, that shit will get views. Yo, we should do that for real. Oh, bro, truth, Bradley Martyn. He's such a guy. That guy, he's such a guy.
I'm gonna save it for the video, bro.
Save it for the video.
Yeah.
I love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all the fucking support. So much more coming soon. Hyped as always. I feel, if you guys are still here, obviously you're the real squad, the true squad. I feel invigorated with YouTube. I feel invigorated with content, making content again. I feel like myself again. I want to say thank you to everybody who's been there with me for so many fucking years, because it means the world to me. Yeah, I genuinely appreciate the love. Like I spent like 8 hours last night responding voice messages to my Instagram DMs, and that shit was like, it empowered, and I'm telling you, it empowered me, it inspired me. It made me realize, like, wait a minute, when I was in the game, when I started this shit, and I fathered all you sons out there who are on Instagram now, copying everything I do. I started this way. I started this way basically talking like as much as I could on Twitter, on DMs, everywhere, like talking to people, talking to you guys, and getting, because that's what I was like, fuck, what was I, why did I stop doing that? That's what gave me the best fucking ideas. Like, so thank you guys. I want to tell you guys thank you. Like, without you guys, this would not mean shit. Like, I wouldn't have any of this shit. I wouldn't be as supported. I wouldn't have made all the money that I made. I wouldn't have the businesses. I wouldn't have the, like, it wouldn't be what it is without you guys. So my whole focus, my whole goal is like, let me do as much as I can to give back to you guys, like the real fucking raw truth, the actual reality of this shit, so that you could navigate the bullshit on the internet as much as possible. And just become a better version of yourself, because that's what this shit's all about. Let's get better together always. I got some big announcements, really fucking big announcements coming soon. It's gonna change the landscape of the fucking internet, and everyone's gonna be dick riding again. More like out there though. But I love you guys. Subscribe, post notifications, bell on YouTube. If this is on Instagram, subscribe to the Instagram. Anyways, I'm out. We gotta get a good thumbnail. What's the thumbnail? We should put like all the fitness people. The truth. Bam.